Hello and welcome to Positive Spin, the channel where I try and put a positive spin on the process of learning how to play golf. Yeah, I want to talk a little bit about going backwards to go forwards, which might not make a whole lot of sense at the beginning, but let me explain. I've got two main issues with golf at the minute, or at least two big ones. The first one is that I often slice the ball. I kind of know what causes it, and I'm trying to correct it. In fact, you'll see one of the things I'm doing to correct it in this video. At the range, I've been putting a head cover under my right hand arm so that I can try when I'm taking my backswing and feel that arm more connected to my body. When I'm out playing golf though, well, it's not as easy to do that. I suppose I could do it, but instead of doing that, I've been scrunching up my shirt, jumper, whatever it might be, into a little knot under my arm so that I can feel that in sort of my armpit. And when I'm taking my arm back, I'm then feeling that I've got to keep that pressure on it so that I'm not moving that arm too far away. But in doing that, I've prioritized the wrong thing. My other big issue, and I say this is the biggest issue, is inconsistent ball contact. This is due to a few things. Sometimes I open the face on the club in the downswing, which also doesn't help a slice, I might add. But I've also noticed when recording myself that my arms break down a little bit, chicken wings, if you like, which I really didn't realize I was doing. And if this happens at impact, well, it can affect where I'm making contact with the ball, causing thins and all sorts of bad things. And I imagine subconsciously, I'm probably trying to correct it by flailing my arms around a little bit as well. And ultimately, it really stems from a poor takeaway. Just a quick sidebar, you'll probably notice the video quality is a little bit lower than usual, and that's for good reason. This footage wasn't shot in 4K. It's at a lower resolution with more frames, so I can more easily slow it down and really see where I'm going wrong. Back to the problem at hand, though. Of course, fixing my slice is important, but it's not more important than, well, hitting the ball in the first place. I wanted to show a side-by-side comparison here of two shots I hit after each other into the same hole. One was quite nice and got pretty close to the hole. The other one, however, on the left, was a complete mishit. The first thing I noticed was my lead arm position. In the takeaway on the good hit, it's far straighter. Much more bent on the bad shot, but look how much quicker I take my follow through on the bad shot. Almost rushed compared to the speed of the shot that actually makes good contact with the ball. At contact, we can actually see I hit the ball almost on the heel on that left-hand shot, and my lead arm does have it has a slight bend to it. But I've definitely opened the club face up, probably due to swinging too fast and losing a bit of control. And you can see the arms swinging forward rather than me rotating like I do in the second shot. The right-hand shot is a lot smoother, and I make better contact as a result. More rotation and less arm swing. The problem is for me is making sure that I do that consistently. That's where I'm at the minute. I can hit a nice shot, but I still think that sometimes my form breaks down and I do things subconsciously that I know I shouldn't be doing, but, it's easier said than done. I need to focus on a few things, but first of all, I need to slow my swing down, ensure I'm keeping the club face square and keeping that lead arm straight to make better contact with the ball more regularly. Once that's in hand, I can then focus on my slice a little bit more and maybe focus on my woods, so 3-woods, driver, that sort of thing that I'm pretty weak with at the minute. This was just a quick video, but I want to have these breakdowns regularly to show you the progress that I'm making or not making, as the case may be. But it also gives me a really good reason to spend time looking at my swing for areas of improvement. It's a learning process, and we're getting there slowly. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.